Hey everyone, Sensor here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the major differences in preparing your character, ability, and rotation in Endgame in Final Fantasy versus WoW. So right now I'm on a Dark Knight who's only level 41, and I have all these abilities. Now one big difference in Final Fantasy is at least once you get to 30, and like if you're playing any character that starts below level 30, you need to get to 30, unlock the job, and then you'll be able to see all your abilities. So like right now, I can see every ability that I'm going to have from level 1 all the way up to level 80. But not only that, I can actually take those abilities and put them on my bar. Now I can't use those abilities yet, obviously, because I'm not high enough, action not yet learned, but I can still set them up, and it gives you a full description on how they work. Also the traits, which are basically your passives, that will give you passive things or change abilities to work a certain way. Like this will give me a second charge of my uh, charge, basically. But you can see all of that, and you can also see abilities. Sometimes abilities will just change, and you don't have to actually put them on your bars, and it'll tell you that. But I can see all these abilities. Although I'm only level 41, I have access up to Edge of Darkness. I can, like for example, there's an AoE combo. Right now I have Unleash. That's it. You get at level 6. But you also get Stalwart Soul at level 72. And it's a combo action, which means if I use Unleash and then I use Stalwart Soul, I'll get all these extra bonuses that it shows here. Now, again, I don't get that to 72, but I know that I'm going to use it as a combo for Unleash, so I already have this on my bar ready to go. When I hit 72, then I already have it here. I've already been prepared for it. I know I'm going to hit Unleash, then I'm immediately going to go into Stalwart Soul, right? Same thing with these other abilities. Like I know how these abilities work based on them being in my actions tab and just by doing research because I can just read them here. So I put them on my bars and prepared for that. Like you can't do that in WoW. So that's the first big thing. Now let me go ahead and go over to WoW and show you how it works in there. Now over here at WoW, as you can see, I'm on a lower level character, not max level, so one of my rogues, and immediately you can see the difference. There are abilities that now, admittedly, not as many as Final Fantasy, but there are abilities in my skill book. Like at level 52, I get this Black Powder ability. I can't put it on my bar. I can see it. Now, that's the good thing is you can at least see it. You can at least tell what it's going to do. So that's a good start. But I'm not able to actually put it on my bars. So, for some people that may not be a big difference, but I like to actually have my abilities set up so that I am prepared for them. And then for talent, same thing. Like there's an ability here. Now, obviously, I can't just put it on the bar because I may not use it, but still, um, abilities that you will actually unlock as talents you can't put on your bars. So secret technique is on my bar, but that's because this came from this was actually already on my bar. Like they long story short, they changed the way leveling and abilities work. So this was actually on before um, it was turned into this level 50 talent because I had access to all my talents before. So this normally wouldn't be able to happen. Like in fact, I will go ahead and show you. I'll take this off, and there's no way for me to get that back on the bar. It's not an ability that I can use yet. So there is, yeah. You just in WoW you can't put your abilities on the bar until they're unlocked. You can't prepare as well. And not only that, there is nothing in this game like in Final Fantasy, which I will show in just a minute. There's nothing in WoW that allows you to, get synced up to a higher level and use your abilities. So now let's go ahead and go back over to Final Fantasy, and I'll explain the different systems that actually allow you to practice your in-game rotation and abilities even when you're not at in-game. Okay, so now the other major difference in Final Fantasy XIV is that not only can you put the abilities on your bar, but you'll be able to actually test them out in certain game modes. So like right now I'm on a level 71 Dancer. As you can see, I don't have access to these other abilities, but I did put them on my bar. So now we're going to go into the Bajin Southern Front, and I will explain a little bit more. So the Bajin Southern Front is something that you can unlock for like Endgame, and it allows your characters that are level 71 or higher to come in here. And a little bit more, let me explain a little bit more. So there's the Bajan Southern Front from 71 to 80, and then there's also these things called deep dungeons that you can do. The first one is Palace of the Dead from 1 to 61, and then there's Heaven on High from 61 to 71. And when you go in there, and you can see right here, I get my level gets temporarily synced up to level 80, but I'm still level 71. It won't show it here, but my bar is still here. Everything that I do in the Bajan Southern Front will give me experience to level up. But while I'm here, now I can use my, max level abilities. Everything from 71 to 80, I can use in here now. So like I can use improvisation. So this is a great way to go ahead and, in fact, I'll go ahead and join a group here to kind of show you. This is a great way for you to test out all your in-game stuff. So they have a lot of these critical engagements too, which I will probably die because I don't have a lot of experience here. But let me just go ahead and join a group real quick. Oh, it's probably too late now. But look, I can go ahead and do my entire rotation, right? So, and excuse me because I don't have a lot of experience, obviously playing Dancer, but yeah, I can test out everything. I can do all of my stuff, and Bajan Southern Front is especially useful because all these fights are actually, can be pretty difficult. So it allows you to test out rating type things. Um, Here's an ability right here that's again it's higher than the level I am, but I'm able to use it. So you can test out the entire thing. Like the important thing I want to show here is just you can actually test out your entire rotation. And I died. But you get the idea. So in the Bajan Southern Front, you can test out all your abilities. You can do the same thing in like Heaven on High. Did I really just? Oh, okay. In Heaven on High, you can. Yeah, the mechanics are kind of unforgiving in this game, but you can test out up to level 60 on the Palace of the Dead. So if you go in there below level 30, like you'll get put up to level 60. Like if you're on a class that goes up to level 30 and picks a job, you'll get put up to level 60. But if you haven't gone to level 30 to unlock the job, you're not going to have those job actions. You can still level, you can still do everything that you want to, but you're not going to have those level 30 and higher job abilities. And then Heaven on High, you get put to level 70, and then you can test out everything else. So especially like Palace of the Dead is useful. So like if you get a job up to level 30 and you're not sure how it works, or you're not sure if you like the core gameplay style, you can go ahead and go into Palace of the Dead, try it out, and then you're like, okay, that might be good enough to level it up. And then same thing with Heaven on High. You go in level 61 plus, and you can test out all the level abilities that are up to level 70. And it's really great because it allows you to, once you get to 71 especially, basically that's where you can really see how is this character at endgame. I can test out everything right now at endgame and see if I like it. Without having to actually go up. So it's basically like you just get a character to 71, and that's basically your first part of the end game, because you'll be able to tell, oh, okay, this is how the character works. I like this character. Like Dancer works like that. Like I play Dancer, like, okay, I see a level 80 stuff. I like that. Samurai is a great example of that. When I got to level, 70 or something, I was like, okay, this is cool, but I'm not sure if I really like it that much. And then I got to level 73 before they added Bajan Southern Front. And then when Bajan Southern Front came out, I played it, and just the few things they added, that adds to Samurai between 71 and 80 made me think, okay, this is like one of my favorite jobs now. So, it's a really good system that they have there, and I think that that's a huge advantage that they have for people that want to play different classes and they're not sure, that Final Fantasy has over WoW, is being able to actually fully test your character's abilities and everything at max level. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. If you liked the video, please give a like, subscribe for future videos, and as always, thanks for watching.